Assalamu alaikum guys, I hope you're all well. So this is a much requested video of how to make this kidney beans. So what I'm gonna, it's called lobia as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you step by step on how I make it. So I've got about 2 cups of kidney beans here, 3 onions, 4 green chilies, garlic, ginger grated under there somewhere as well. I've got my spices as well, a tomato tin. So I am going to show you step by step. So first step is, guys, put your oil on the heat. So I'm just going to heat the oil for a few seconds, then I'm going to add in the onions. Alright, so to this oil I'm going to be adding all onion, garlic, ginger and my green chilies. It's not that hot, but I'm going to heat it. Put the gas on high now. And then I'm just going to fry this for a couple of minutes. I'm just going to grab my spoon, guys, bear with me. Okay guys, I apologise for that. So next step is, while that is heating up, I usually add my cumin seeds and my black seeds at this point, and my salt. So that's about 2 teaspoons of cumin seeds, not tablespoons guys, teaspoons. Just a few black seeds and salt. So I'm going to be adding about 2¼ teaspoons of salt, because obviously I'm making about 2 cups and just get quite a bit. So let this cook for a few minutes. Guys, make sure your kettle is on boil as well. So when we're going to need the boiled kettle in about a couple of minutes time. So I'm going to let this fry for at least 6 to 7 minutes before adding the rest ingredients. Okay guys, so onions have been frying for about 5 minutes, mind the steam. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add in a tomato tin. So any chopped tomato tin you can add fresh tomatoes as well. So I'm going to add this in. Bismillah. So just let this cook for about a minute, 2 to 3 minutes now, because obviously tomato has that raw smell and taste, so you let it cook for a few minutes. Don't mind the garlic guys, the garlic will literally get crushed in as we're cooking it. It will just literally disintegrate. Look at that, it's just melting away. So I always had my garlic whole into my handy. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add the dry spices. So obviously I have added the salt, cumin seeds and black seeds. So here I've got turmeric, 1 teaspoon, 1/4 teaspoon of crushed chilies, 1½ teaspoon of red chili powder, and 2 teaspoons of homemade garam masala. So this is all going in now. Obviously I'll get it on the spoon, that's minus. So now I'm just going to let this cook for a few minutes before adding in the kidney beans or lobia, whatever you call it. So that just fry really well. Look at that colour, mashallah. The tomatoes tin gives it a nice colour as well. So kettle's on the boil as well. So I'm just going to wash my kidney beans and I'll get back to you guys. Okay guys, so this masala has been frying for a couple of minutes now. So what I'm going to do is add in the kidney beans. So by the way guys, so I've soaked my kidney beans about 15 minutes before I'm cooking it. What you guys can do if you're in a rush, you can soak it overnight and then start cooking it. But I just literally just soaked mine now for about 15 minutes. I'm not in no rush, so I'm going to let this cook on a low and slow heat for a good couple of hours. And I'm not joking to you guys. This packet kidney beans is the best. Do not use tin kidney beans, it's just horrible and mushy. Packet kidney beans gives out the best flavour. So this is going to fry for at least 5 minutes before I add in the boiling water. So this is 2 cups of good kidney beans guys, 2 cups of kidney beans. Look at that, so let that fry. So as we've been frying this for a couple of minutes, you can literally see the rest of the masala just disintegrating. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be adding at least 6 cups of water. Bear with me. This is boiling water guys, so do not add any of don't add cold water, it stops the cooking process for a few minutes. So add boiling water. 6 cups may seem a lot guys, but every half an hour keep an eye on it, because the water does literally reduce, and you might have to top up because obviously it's kidney beans, they take ages to cook. Now you let this cook on a low and slow heat for about a couple of hours, but I'm going to be checking it every half an hour. So put that rest of the water. So that's about 6 cups of water. So as I was saying, I've put the heat low now. This is going to cook on a low and slow heat for a couple of hours. I will keep an eye on it every half an hour, and if I need to top up water, guys, I will actually show you when I'm topping up water. But for the time being, it's going to cook on a low and slow heat now and simmer, and I'll show you the end result inshallah as well. So guys, I just came back to check on my kidney beans, and look how much is expanded, and this is only 2 cups by the way. So what I'm going to do is because I'm going to be sitting to work in a bit, I'm going to add another 2 cups of water to this because I feel like it needs some more water. Obviously it's going to cook slow and low. There you are. That's altogether about 8 cups of water now, and that's going to cook now for another about 45 minutes. I'm going to leave it for now. I'm going to keep an eye, check on it in 45 minutes now. Alright guys, so I've come an hour later to come and check on this. So water's still sufficient enough. Dal is still cooking, the lobia, kidney beans. So I'm still let that cook. I'm going to come back to this in about 45 minutes time now. Let that keep covered. Alright guys, so I've come back after another hour. Come and check on it. As you can see, the masala is all literally disintegrating, but it's quite thick as well. But the the beans are still slightly hard, so I'm going to add another cup of water to this now. So that's another cup in there. So hopefully after this cup of water it should start softening. I might not need any more water now, so see you in a bit guys. Okay guys, final results of the kidney bean curry. Mashallah, look at that. It's proper cooked, like even if I like just press one kidney bean, it's squashed. I've added coriander in it just to garnish it, and then I'm just going to add just a pinch of freshly homemade garam masala just to sprinkle it on there. And there it is guys, a simple and easy way to make lobia or kidney beans. So I will be putting this recipe up for you guys, as this was a much requested recipe. You can serve this with boiled rice, chapati, naan, whatever you like. It's come out perfect, mashallah.